In Intaj, it's about the expansion we have in Intaj. Since we launched last year in September 2009, we expanded our facilities. So because of the demand on television studios, we added a sixth studio. It was opened last month in October. It is a 350, around 350 square meter studio, full high definition, the same standard, the same general kit that we have in the other 5 studios. And it is live since mid-October. We also added some stereoscopic 3D capabilities because of the demand in the market. We bought some kits. We have the Element Technica Quasar rig, which is it's the industry standard. It was used for producing the World Cup in South Africa. And it can accommodate a variety of broadcast cameras, some digital cinema cameras also, the red one and SR2K and others. So it can be used for multiple kinds of production, whether it's studio production, outdoor, for film also. And also we have the small twin camera from Panasonic, which is an HD.
Which one is that, AJ?
It's the only camera until now, professional camera by Panasonic. It's the compact.
The small 3D ones that have just been introduced.
Yes.
Okay.
We have one for a couple of months now. We're trying. We built our show reel from it. We're testing it with some filmmakers, some stereographers. We do a lot of training in house.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, very nice. The quality is very nice. So if we got that from this relatively small camera, so I expect higher quality content from the larger broadcast HD cameras. So that gives us a flexibility in offering the services for different kinds of production.
I saw that you had quite a few 3D consultants here, Clive Dizazan, Nick Forsey. Are they part of your 3D consulting team or just outsourcing to freelancers?
No, we just do them on an occasional basis whenever we need. Claude is a stereographer and he's available in the region. He's done some projects here and in Asia. So we use him whenever we need to set up, to give some advice on from his experience.
Yeah.
Nick Forsey works with us on a part-time basis, temporarily to set up the 3D capabilities in the team. The rest are internal staff from Intaj, Fergus, Yusuf, and other.
How many people do you have in Intaj right now? Your whole team is
The
about...
whole team is around 80 people now,
Okay.
Across engineering, operational, business development, finance, client management. The whole team is around 80 people now. Also, again, to the set design, we're doing all of it. We do the design and construction to be modular, so you can use multiple sets in the same studio. So the client have more productivity when they're in the studio set, having a big bulky set. So these are sets for Abu Dhabi Sports also. We have 1, 2, 3 programs they produce here. Almost dedicated to Abu Dhabi Sports for the next few weeks. The Formula 1 set.
So what we have is the Element Technica rig. It can actually be used in 3 configs.
Yeah.
The first config is what we call the over and through, which means one camera is on top, shooting down into a mirror box.
Yeah.
A mirror box is actually a 50-50 mirror. So one camera sees light reflected that's coming in here and going up, and the other camera shoots through the mirror. And by adjusting something called the interaxial distance between the 2 lenses, we can go from really small interaxial. The reason we do that is because big cameras like this, like the ones in front of me out here, are actually, when you put them side by side, the distance between the lenses are much more than our eyes.
Yeah.
So the only way we can get them together is through something like
A mirror rig, yeah.
However, the Element Technica rig can also be quickly, in a matter of about 10 minutes, put into a side-by-side configuration if we want a bigger interaction. For example, if we're covering really large vistas and things like that.
So parallel shoot.
Yeah, side by side. And the third one is really good for live action, where we have the under and through. And the reason we do that is because then the mirror box is turned up.
Can you demonstrate? When you say under and through, where would the cameras go?
The first camera would go down here, through it, rather straight. And the second camera, the whole rig would be turned upside down.
Okay.
So the camera goes underneath like that.
All right.
And in that case, the mirror is then facing down like that, right? And that helps in cutting down glare from stadium lights, from dust when you're shooting live in sports arenas and things like that. And plus, it allows the cameraman to then have his usual other tally lights and viewfinders and things like that, which he's normally used to in sports. So these 3 configs are possible with this rig, and really robust and steady, because we can't afford any shake in it while we're shooting, because that will just throw everything off.